So, hey y'all, I'm back. I clearly ruffled the fucking feathers that I thought I was gonna ruffle, and I clearly don't give a fuck still, and I'm still true to my opinion, you guys. Everyone commenting and they are opposed to me saying that I want justice for Nikolai because Isaac is dead. Now, this is to the person who said that Nate pulled his knife out in 5 minutes and 5 seconds of my video. Okay, you said he was acting like a predator and deranged. However, if he was and he wanted to go out there and just commit a massacre and start stabbing motherfuckers at the river, he could have did that from Jump Street before they call him a predator or a rape. I'm gonna link a video in here. Shout out to 54 Keys. I love you so much. My favorite YouTuber, true crime YouTuber. She did an excellent job breaking this video all the way down. And she is what was needed, because clearly y'all are all stupid, slow, and dumb, because y'all are being very disrespectful in my comments. So I'm gonna be very disrespectful towards y'all, because how the fuck can y'all not see clear as day this man, though he did run up on these teenage boys? Okay, he did, he in the wrong for that. I'm not saying he's completely just innocent, but he is innocent to the point where he should not be going to jail for murder. Free him. And I said what I said. Free him, for the simple fact, in this video, this man has a snorkel. He's looking for his friend's phone. It's not even his phone. It's his friend's phone, y'all. So he has the snorkel on. He's looking for a phone. These teenage boys, drunk, high, inebriated, intoxicated, all type of shit. They out there just being messy, just being petty. They being teenage boys, cool as fuck. Because why would y'all automatically call this man a rapist, a fucking predator, saying he out there looking for little girls? When clearly the man most likely said he was looking for his friend's phone, and because they out there having a good time, they want to be messy like that, and that's not cool at the fuck all. Because y'all should raise y'all kids better. Y'all should raise y'all kids that why the fuck would you feel it's okay to call a grown-ass man a predator? Or to say he's out there looking for little girls if he's not. The man out there with his wife. The man is literally out there with his wife, his co-workers. They out there having a good time just like everybody else. Now, let me get to the point of y'all saying he's not justified in anything he did. Are y'all not watching the video? This man, yes, he did go up on Jawan's tube and he pushed the tube, but he is looking in the water. Not one fucking time did he literally physically put his hands on any of the 6 teenage boys at all damn time in the video. And I'm gonna put it in here because it is slowed down. 54 Keys slowed it down. She did it excellently. He did not touch nobody. He was in the water. He turned his back to them and was still looking in the water. And they were pointing at him, yelling at him, calling him names. Then you got a whole nother group, the Carlson group. They don't got shit to do with shit. This was between the 6 teenage boys and Nikolai at first. Then you got Maddie, the lady in the navy blue one-piece swimsuit, coming over there yelling and putting her fingers in his face. Not only did she yell and put her fingers in his face, she grabbed his arm and then trying to turn him around and make him go back to the other side of the river. That's a public fucking place. She can't do that. She did not have to put her hands on that man at all. And he still didn't stab the shit out of one of them. He still didn't turn around and just start stabbing motherfuckers. He was still standing there. He didn't even pull the knife out yet. Then you got Maddie and this little girl next to her, all in this grown-ass man face, pointing and yelling at him. Then you still got the 6 teenage boys behind him yelling and pointing and doing the most. I would have slapped the shit out of her too. Then she said that he punched her in her face. That man literally had to pull the knife out right before she supposedly got punched in the face. And I have the video. Thank you very much. Thank you to 54 Keys. She held that fucking beer though. If you got punched in your face to where your glasses got knocked off, but you didn't drop that beer, you did. And then when she supposedly got hit, and all the 16-age boys heard, oh, you hit a girl, you hit a female, and they jumped on that man. In the video, they clear as day pushed that man in the water, mushed his face, slapped the man, and everything else. So how in the actual fuck was he wrong for getting up and starting to stab motherfuckers? Because I would have too. And if they pushing and touching and pushing and doing all that to me, I would have started stabbing. Then this drunk ass lady walking up, oh, you're looking for little girls. You're looking for little girls. Get your ass from over here, blah, blah, blah. And Nikolai is calling for his people. He's calling for the people that he were with, but they were so far away, they really didn't know what the fuck was going on. Then y'all talking about what he did when the police came and got there and said they tried to stab him. They tried to do da. It does not matter. They literally ganged up on that man. Those are females. They had no business getting in between that anyways as females. Let alone getting in a grown-ass man's face and pointing in his face like this and pulling and yanking on his arm and shit. Like, what the fuck? Are y'all for real? Because my comments is going crazy with the nonsense. Y'all gotta be... A bitch said we are retarded and mentally ill. Bitch, no, you are.
But before we do that, I need to show y'all the 3 groups involved in this case. We have Nick Mew's group. Of course, he's the one on trial for murder. And then we have the Carlson group. 4 people out of this group were stabbed out there. Then we have Isaac's group. And we know that Isaac Schumann was the only one who did not leave Apple River alive. So what happened out there? What started all of this? We got to break down the videos. You have to be able to understand the videos. So, come on, ride with me.
Grown man trying to have sex with little girls. What the hell? What the fuck? He's a raper. Whoa.
This video starts with Jawan saying, grown man trying to have sex with a little girl. Like, what? Wait, what? I mean, think about this. Think about what was being said before the video even started. Before Jawan felt the need to record, think about what's already being said. Now, these little boys said in court that they were asking Nick what he was doing. Because you got this grown-ass man in the river with snorkels on, in the water. So they're asking him what he's doing. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think Nick said nothing about no little girls. I don't. I think he told them that he was looking for a phone. Understand this. Nick out there with his wife, his co-workers. So he out there looking for little girls. I think Nick told them he was looking for a phone. And they still, they messing with him, calling him, predators, and they messing with him still. And at the end of this video, you see him walking away. He's walking away. And the recording ends. Nothing else to see here. A couple minutes go by. And Jawan felt the need to record again.
What is he on? Where's your way? What are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? Get away from us. What? What's going on with y'all homie? He's on camera. Guys, let's tripping. He's on 4K. Yo, the new iPhone got that good quality. What did you say? Yeah, what the hell? Yes. Further culture. Further culture.
From the end of that 9-second video to the beginning of this 3.5-minute video, what didn't we hear? What did they say to him? It had to be something, because it made Nick react this way. And as soon as Nick reacted, Jawan started recording. Watch what Nick does when he gets to them. He runs straight up on Jawan tube and pushes it. He ran straight up on Jawan. And look what he does. He's still searching for the phone. But now he kind of moving their tubes around to search. Let me tell y'all what I think just happened here. What we didn't hear before Jawan started recording, I think those kids told him that they had the phone. And I believe Jawan was the one said it, because that's who he ran up on and moved his tube. Playing around. You know, they out there talking about he looking for little girls, and so it wouldn't be too far-fetched for me to believe that still fucking with him, they told him, we got your phone. Or Jawan said, I got your phone. He ran straight up on him and started searching for the phone. And he's still looking. Look at him. He kind of pissed off because he probably at this moment thinking these kids, just, they messing with him. We got this grown-ass man standing in the middle of the river looking for a phone. And not his phone, his friend's phone. It ain't even his. How many of y'all do that? How many of y'all do that? Be honest. I'm not doing that. That phone gone. First thing I be talking about is, you got insurance? I ain't going down no middle of no river looking for no phone with no snorkels. That's what we not gonna do. I ain't doing that. But look at Nick. He's out there looking for his friend's phone. That should tell y'all a lot about him. He ain't got time to be playing with these kids. They still messing with him. And there go Isaac right there in the purple shorts. Nick got his back turned to him. He's still looking for the phone. He ain't. It's like he ain't even tripping about what they saying. He just looking for the phone. That's it. And they still messing with him. And then what you see is the Carlson group. People from the Carlson group walks over to him. So now there are 6 teenage boys. And you got another group of people approaching you. Here they come. He got his hand up as if he's trying to explain to her what's going on. She wasn't hearing none of that. They said it on the stand. Look at her. He probably thinking he about to talk to some mature people about the situation. And a whole nother set of drunks walked up on him. Because them teenage boys had been drinking too. Look how he looking. Like, really? Are y'all serious right now? Look at him. They telling him to go. And, I mean, this a public place. And he ain't bothering nobody. He just looking for his friend's phone. That's it. He done put on his hands on his hips. Look. Like, really? And understand this, y'all. From the moment Jawan started to record, Nick had the knife in his pocket. So, I mean, if he had any ill intentions, you know, he could have been stabbing people from the jump. That ain't what happened here. Look at him.
What is the culture? Who is that? Who the hell is this? Go. It doesn't matter. He said he was looking for a little girl. You're looking for a little girl? Yeah. That's exactly what he said. We're out of town. I even have that part on camera. Did I? Some young ass kid. What the hell is this guy's problem, bro? We're trying to have fun. Is he gonna close you? He's gonna claim you. We don't want this one.
Maddie from the Carlson group walked up on Nick. Maddie is the one right there in that navy blue swimming suit with the sunglasses on, holding a beer. When she walked up on Nick, you could hear Jawan saying, he said he was looking for little girls, for the culture. They done walked up on Nick and ain't trying to hear nothing he got to say. Look, it's like he trying to explain to her what's happening. Like he trying to tell on them little boys. And again, they ain't hearing none of that. Look at them. They still pointing all in his face. He turns his back on them. And put his hand on his hip. He looking like, really? Like this what we doing today? Maddie grabs his arm. Look at her, right there. She grabs him and turns him back around toward her. And she's still telling him to get his ass on. And he looked like he's still trying to explain to her. We seen her grab his arm. And look, now there's other people from the Carlson group coming over to them. Look, he see them. I know he thinking like, oh, man. With that little smirk on his face, he raised his left arm like he calling for his group. Look, he's waving for his group. He needs some help. And they all turn to look behind them. But look, the Carlson group, more people from the Carlson group is walking over. This dude right here, his name Dante. Watch his right hand. Because the knife is in his right pocket. And it's still not out, not at this point. And they still messing with him. I know he like, man, listen. This is terrible. Watch his right hand. They still pointing, touching on him. Look at him. Look. And he's still waving for help. He's still trying to wave for his friends. The knife is out. And at this moment right here, the blonde hair girl with the navy blue swimming suit I told y'all was Maddie. The girl that's standing next to her is Riley. They're in his face, still hollering and screaming. What they don't realize is that he's taking the knife out. All of them testified to, we didn't know he had a knife. We didn't know he had a knife. They was all too drunk to realize he took the knife out. There it go. That's their fault. That's their problem. And at this very moment is when they said, some people testified that at this moment is when Nick punched Maddie in the face. And I'm like, really? They said he punched her with his right hand. But clearly we could see him right here. He got a knife in his right hand. And then some of them was like, he punched her. Then others said he slapped her. Then Dante said she got punched and she fell. And he supposedly knocked her sunglasses off. But if you look at this picture right here, true enough, her sunglasses are gone. But she's still holding her beer. She ain't get knocked down. Somebody lying. So once the knife is out and he supposedly punched Maddie in the face, this is what happened.
What the fuck? He's dying, bro.